Hello, I am the Mad Computer Scientist. On my channel, I discuss math and computer science topics that are of interest to me. And today we're going to discuss a computer science topic that has been all the rage lately, and it seems a bit weird. In fact, when I first encountered the topic, I thought it was a joke. But before we get into that, if you are new to this channel, please take a minute to subscribe and ring the notification bell and hit the like button. If after you watch the video you find this content useful, please consider watching another one which will be recommended at the end, or leave a comment below. If you've been on Twitter long enough, especially lately, you will find some things you just do not believe, and when I saw something that suggested that the White House was banning C, I thought that had to be a joke. Then I found out the statement was in fact real. However, the White House isn't really banning C, nor is the White House doing anything that's going to change how private developers write code. The White House was simply making a recommendation for government developers to switch to memory-safe languages. As any C programmer knows, there are certain elements of C that can lead to security vulnerabilities, especially with the way C allocates and deallocates memory. And the White House is suggesting to avoid this problem, you switch to languages like Rust, Ada, of course, JavaScript, Ruby, and any other language that has garbage collection and does not allow the programmer to do as much memory management. All the commentary on this seems to be saying, hey, the government's saying you can't use C anymore, and the government is most definitely not saying that. It's recommending government agencies switch away to safer languages to avoid security vulnerabilities, and that's not a bad thing. This doesn't mean that there aren't going to be places where you're still going to use C, and let's face it, C has been used so widely over the decades for systems programming that it's probably not going away anytime soon. Even languages people absolutely do not like COBOL, are still used, and if you're looking for a good career with stability, you might want to consider learning COBOL and becoming a COBOL programmer, even though COBOL is not one of Rear Admiral Grace Murray Hopper's greatest achievements. I also don't quite understand why so many tech people seem to be taking something that was merely advice and suggestions for government agencies as an outright ban on C altogether. Nowhere does the statement even say that. I will link the statement below so you can actually read it. I'm not going to go over it here because I planned this out as a short, but it's gotten a little too long for that. But because I do want it to be short, I'm going to end this video here. If you liked this content, please like, comment, and subscribe as I said at the beginning of the video, and use whatever language you want. If you are wondering what my favorite programming language is, it is currently Python because Python is just neat to use, and it's great for artificial intelligence applications. In the past, it would have been Pascal. So in short, use whatever language is best for the project. If that language happens to be C, well, I hope you're not a government employee because they might force you to use Rust instead. And unfortunately, I know people love Rust, but it just isn't there yet.